Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it.
Big sack. Isaiah Saffa.
And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Sun Devils offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles,
They get that ball to Boston.
is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Give to the running back.
He's
And the
stuffed.
defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. At the 20, he's got space.
Go.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete.
Give me 3 yards.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still.
They've got a lot of speed. They got a lot of speed.
The give to the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back.
Breaks into the open.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on second down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
That's against our best corner.
The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Pulls it in, it's Boston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the single back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson.
Just need to tackle.
And the defense had that
If
one
we
well
just
covered.
tackle,
Just a short gain
we're
there.
going to be...
The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for.
Kenny
to get
Cole be a
this
little
drive
better.
going there out to the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Red pass, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Zings it complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Football.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking for space, it's Sticky. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sticky. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete on third down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit.
There we go.
Shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
And
How do you drop that? You should
down as the defense knocks it free.
go
And
for
fourth
it.
down is coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Catch
Got a
it.
Hamilton.
It's
Nice.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll try the right side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to the first down. Back to throw, it's Levin. That's caught. It's Udo. Finds a crease at the 20. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. The pitch to the left. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. You better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Oh, he makes the catch. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding, all right? This offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good. Maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the ground, he's got it again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Spins away from the defender. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Okay, gotta get points here. 2 minutes, get points.
Anywhere out there, after that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Levin. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds his man, it's Boston. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man. It's Boston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Has to get there to move the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. On the move, it's Udo. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a man. It's Levin. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the run. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this 1st half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way on the field. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Sun Devils come to the line on third
Really helps.
trying to keep the drive alive.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Change this blocking scheme. And there it is. Sean Parker.
Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field.
Second of the day.
That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Wayne Sean Parker again. Wayne Sean Parker is stuck.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Red Raider
Parker in. Moss in motion.
Defense on third down.
And
back to throw. It's
there it is. Boston. Seal block.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown!
DeAndre Moore.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
6 minutes on the clock.
In the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running back.
Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got some room, it was over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There he goes. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Handoff to the lone back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Boston. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Extending the play. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Sun Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the grab. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Caught in the backfield, it's Gentry. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Converts on 4th down, still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Next stop, John.
This dude can put up points quickly.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It's a good play.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass, it's Hoover. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give on the inside.
Round. First
Got it out
down.
to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense
Really
does
need to get 3.
Trying play action. Looking to buy time. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
That's not what I wanted to do. Not what we wanted to do.
Defense to get the football. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
The Red Raiders in the hurry up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
I still have.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the
Way to
middle.
rally, way to rally.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. And that decision will be questioned for a while. On the move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. What a show both of these teams put on today.
Took the lead.
Gosh, battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.